surveys from you as well. But this is the first phase. This is the first look at what we're going, the direction that we're going. And we've shown them a couple options already. And they filter those options to this plan, which they think solves a lot of the issues that you have. So today's the time when we get input, when we get buy-in, so we can take it to the next step and develop that plan in more detail, get a cost estimate, know what it's going to cost, and then start to plan down the road how to build it. So they talked about some of the issues with the kitchen, just inadequate. The office space here in the corner, again, inadequate. The gym, you're going to see an idea where perhaps in the future we relocate the gym, the fitness center, to the Welcome Center, which almost triples the capacity for that use. And then what that would obviously do is open up that area for another use. So how we attack the problem? The first one was the kitchen. The kitchen does have to be central to all these things that you want to serve: the ballroom, the restaurant, the bar and grill, the golfer's patio, the pool patio. So you can see it's just it's like the hub of the clubhouse. We're limited too by the road. I mean, we just don't want to project back any further to the road, and we're limited by the pool area here. So we went through two schemes. We knew the kitchen, or about 3,000 square feet, is about that size. So our next question was, how do we solve the problem of when you have a big event in the ballroom and you still want club members to be able to access the bar or the restaurant or anything else? And that involved two things. It involved creating a hallway that connected from the main entrance to those other restaurant functions, as we show here, and it involved creating a secondary entrance where, when there is an event that perhaps uses the lobby as a reception room, the club members could opt to use the secondary entrance, which is down towards the south here. And you can see as I walk through the plan how that will be able to give you access to the bar, to the restaurant, and everything else. We went through a couple options with the committee. One option studied creating this hallway to the west. But the committee really thought it's such a great view, which it is, out to the pool, that they really didn't want to lose that for the ballroom. But to locate that corridor, essentially where the stage is going to require an addition that brings out the front foyer a little bit. And that's this area right here. Right now, it would mean an addition of a foyer about like this. So we would create a nice hallway. It's going to be very nice. And what that will do, it will lead you then past the ballroom, which if there's an activity going on, it's totally enclosed. It would then lead you to a main hallway here, which then you can go to the restaurant, again, which may serve about 80 people. And then this is the kitchen. So there's that pathway. But I think what's going to happen when we do this is that you're really going to start to enter the club from a different direction. Because we think because this is where all the parking is anyway, we think it's probably going to be some learning that people will more and more come to enter the club from this way when they want to go to the restaurant. Because it leads directly to a main foyer that goes to the bar and grill or directly to the restaurant. But as I said, this corridor gives you that secondary access from your main entrance as well. So again, You know, the stage, it was just decided that the stage, while necessary, can be reduced in size. And that really helps us with taking some corridor space. Because this line right here, that corridor, is about where the stage is right now. So we've oriented the new stage really against that wall, which will be nice because when you open up the new restaurant with a folding partition similar to what you have now, everybody's going to be focused and directed, you know, to the direction of the stage. And that was another option as well, you know, still to maintain the flexibility that having a movable wall gives you between the ballroom and your restaurant. So here's the ballroom, here's the restaurant. The restaurant will have obviously access directly to the pool. And we're locating the bar more towards the west corner of the building. And we do that for a couple reasons. And I'm sorry if you can't see this, but there are drawings up front. The restaurant will be separated from the bar. There'll be a wall, there'll be doors, because we've heard that people, you know, just want a little bit more quiet in the restaurant, so the bar can do what it does and be a little bit louder. So what we've chosen, what we're looking at is locating the bar really in this corner right here. What that allows it to do is to service the restaurant, service the bar and grill. We're thinking about putting out an enclosed patio here just for the pool. So if you're at the pool, you can come inside under cover, under perhaps a screen porch, be served by the bar, and it becomes a service station for food as well. And that's that area right here. And then there's the patio, the screen patio that you have now, you know, more for your golfers who come in, you know, turn in the corner, or any visitors. And that bar right here can serve that as well. So that bar is kind of at the center of the food service activities, serving four functions. And then as we move down, so think about where you walk now to go to the pro shop. That's going to be a developed entrance. It'll be covered, you know, to protect you in the rain. We can even create a porte cochere like you have here, so your guests can be dropped off. But it'll provide a nice covered walkway to, again, the secondary foyer, to the dining areas, and from there you can go to the pro shop. We're going to redesign the pro shop and add the pro shop is right here. The pro shop, you know, still has access and views, you know, to the carts, to the parking lot, and to the putting green. This will require, and you're going to see it on the plan, on the site plan over there. This is going to require reconstruction, you know, some of the putting green. So we really think it's going to be quite nice to be able to, you know, we heard about bringing more light into the restaurant. I mean, you have this wonderful view out here. You know, maybe we can change some of the windows and some of the decor that really kind of brightens the dining experience. But then you're going to have a choice. You're going to have a lot of choices of a restaurant, a bar and grill, or a patio setting for your dining and drinking. As we move over to the activities side of the building, as David said, you know, there's for the administration to have better office functions. And what we've done is to show 3 enclosed offices here, which is in the far room to the north, where I think the Rotary Club and public clubs meet sometimes. So that room will be turned over into offices, and we'll also keep these reception offices there as well. David, did I miss anything? Yeah.
Showing conference as hard rooms here, but that may be a long-term plan.
Right. Right now we're showing where the fitness room here is being another card room. As we show you in the next slide, there's the option for you to convert some of the welcome center space into into a fitness center. So let me go through that, or go through the community center. Hold on. There was talk about perhaps moving the pool table over to the community center, which obviously would open up the activity room for more multifunction uses, especially because you're losing one because of the office renovations. So one notion was to remodel a portion of the community center. You know, it's kind of chopped up right now, you know, some goofy walls and spaces. So if we moved and with an existing pool table there, perhaps create a billiards room where we have both pool tables there, which is kind of nice because then you maybe have some tournaments. And then create, because you have some art functions going there, kind of switch the rooms around and locate your art room here. There was talk about this space being just maybe a little bit too big sometimes for certain uses. And there was talk again about when you need an enclosed space for whatever activity, whether it be a board meeting or a civic group or whatever, is to take a portion of that multi-purpose room and enclose it to where you get take the multi-purpose room and enclose a portion of it, and then remodel what's left for your aerobics use. These rooms are a little bit underutilized right now. The stage is kind of underutilized. And then we do add some storage here in this lobby. Again, a little bit underutilized. And the kitchen and the offices and the bathrooms sort of stay the same. So we pick up a larger billiards room. We pick up a multi-purpose room that allows more uses to go on in the building simultaneously, and an aerobics room which is really sized more accordingly. And then the Welcome Center. The Welcome Center really just needs 3 rooms to keep the lobby and the reception area to greet guests with all their displays, a couple sales offices, and then a conference room. So there's a lot of potential in that building to convert it very easily to another use. So thinking again, remembering that there's a need for a larger fitness center, and perhaps locating it then to the community center, we could use probably 3/4 building for a fitness center, which would really probably triple the size of your current fitness center, to where we could start organizing the spaces, into free weights and other kind of equipment the way it really should be. So this shows, here's the existing offices, and you have all these other offices in here. So we're going to convert these 2 offices into a conference, keep those, and then essentially convert the entire balance of the building to a fitness center. I think that's about it. So again, we're here for questions. I know David's got some stuff that he wants to talk about, and
we'll let Dave Hartung with the most important part about how we pay for this.
I know Dave wants me to pay for it all, but I can't do that. But I can tell you that we're in a really nice financial position now, and it's come about for a number of reasons. One reason is Paul Ashodi has been doing a really nice job with our expenses here at the club.
Hear, hear.
pick on him for a lot of things, but he really dogs these expenses, and almost every major category we have, he beats the budget, and so we're doing really good there. Another reason we're doing pretty good is because we've been very proactive in looking for ways to save money in big chunks and little chunks. And a good example of that is a big chunk is the geothermal for the pool. It's been active now for almost 2 years. It's entirely paid for now, and it's saving us about $90,000 a year. Thank you. There are other projects too, but that's the most significant one. And there's a couple other things. One thing is we're selling new homes and used homes much quicker than we had anticipated previously. It seems like there's a frenzy when people come in and start looking